What's up everybody, it's Lexi D here coming to y'all with another video. This one is going to be on the first breakdown that I had after college. So if you want to hear more, then keep listening and let's get started. First things first, I want to say what's up everybody who came over from Miss P's channel and decided to check me out. I want to thank you all for coming over and leaving comments and subscribing if you did. I truly appreciate it and I hope that you enjoyed the content that I deliver. So it was March of last year when I had really my first breakdown after college. I graduated in June of 2012, and you know, if you haven't seen my video on the first year of life after college, I will leave a link here and that will give you more detail of what you can expect. But so I distinctly remember I went to the gym. It was 10 p.m. at night. It was really late and my mind had been racing, and so I was like, let me do something with this energy that I have. Let me be productive. So I went to my work's gym. That's 24/7. It's open 24/7. And I was there by myself and I just bawled. I was listening to Kid Cudi's Red Eye. Don't judge me. I don't know why it was that song. Maybe it was the lyrics in the song that was just like triggering me to have a breakdown. It was kind of a buildup of things. Prior to the breakdown, I had been experiencing loneliness and I was really on my tiptoes with this quarter life crisis thing where I just was questioning my life's purpose, and I was so lost and I felt so alone, and I felt like there was no one out there who could relate to me, and I didn't really know how to voice kind of what was going on with me. And so after I had the breakdown, I started crying. I was on this machine and I just was like, I just started crying, and I called my parents up and I said, you know, can I stay over a night? Just because I don't want to go home and be by myself. They said it was cool, so I went over there and I felt some comfort, because if you've had a breakdown before, usually what it is you want to go somewhere where you feel safe and you feel comfortable, and that was at least what I wanted to do, because I had moved into my place of January of last year, so my place still didn't feel like home. It was coupled with the loneliness and all that kind of stuff. So when I went there, I felt some sort of relief. And basically I came back down to reality, and I was able to be around my family and those that love me and have a conversation with my parents about what was going on, because they didn't really know. They didn't know I was suffering from the stress and the loneliness I was suffering from. So it was an opportunity for me to have a conversation with them about it. And it was tough. It was tough because, as I say in a lot of my life after college videos, there was no one there to tell me that that's normal. That's normal. When you leave college, you are in a transition period. You're like in this awkward stage between no longer being a student and you don't yet feel like an adult. So it's this really strange stage. Kind of think back to your teenage years when you're not a child, but you're not grown enough. Like, it's kind of like that, where you have a lot of emotions going on through you and stuff. Yeah. I think that's a good analogy. Life after college is like going through your teenage years again. I took it as a way for me to, I took it as a reason. I felt like this has to be happening for a reason. My mind must be telling me, you're not paying enough attention to what I'm telling you. So I'm going to make you cry. I'm going to make you break down until you realize that you need to make some changes in your life, or at least some changes in your thinking. And so I remember I went to a therapist. I talked to a therapist about my loneliness. And one of the big things that came out of that discussion with her was around my definition of success and how I had been living and how I had attained the success that my parents wanted me to, but I never took the opportunity to define what success meant to me, number one, and number two, I didn't acquire what I thought success meant to me. It was like, she posed the question to me. It's kind of a dark question, but she was like, what if your parents weren't here? What would you be doing with your life? And at the end of the day, we know that we're all going to die. That's one of the only things guaranteed in this life, is that we're going to die. But when she posed that question for me, it gave me a different kind of perspective. It gave me a different way of looking at what success meant to me. I used that breakdown as a breakthrough. I used it as a way for me to see what is really going on here. What is really going on with my life. If you watched my video on anxiety, you would know that that was my second breakdown after college. And it was another time in my life where I was at this turning point. It was on my birthday, and everything from the previous year hit me at once. And it was like I had been suppressing it, and on my birthday, my mind was like, okay, you're turning a year older. Let's reflect on the year before, and let's reflect on all the bad shit. I remember I couldn't even think about the good shit that had happened to me because I was so focused on all the bad, because I didn't take the time the previous year to really to deal with all the bad that I had to deal with. The reason I'm making this video is to let you all know, if you have a breakdown, if you have a couple of them, it's normal. When you leave college, when you graduate, when you leave high school, it's a transitional period of time. And emotions are going to be high and low almost every single day. It really depends on the time. Sometimes for me, it depends on, is it 12 o'clock afternoon, or is it 4 p.m. or is it 2 in the morning, and that kind of dictates how I feel. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to leave any questions or comments below. I post new videos every Tuesday, so also make sure to subscribe and share this video with anybody that you feel like it would be useful to. I will talk to y'all next week. Bye!